The 2019 Philippine Rallycross Series has had a great start to the season, drawing huge turnouts to its home track at the Pradera Verde in Lubao, Pampanga. While moving to a makeshift rallycross course at the Clark Global City on short notice helped propel its growth for a huge hot air balloon and motorsports festival? We'll find out on race weekend featuring round 5 of the 2019 season. The scorching heat here at the Clark Global City in Clark, Pampanga won't stop the drivers from competing. This is round 5 of the 2019 Philippine Rallycross Series. Rallycross is having a breakout year in 2019. The exponential increase in number of entries at this year's inaugural leg carried over into the second leg. The 4 rounds of hectic, harried, and heated competition alternating between morning and nighttime rounds. The nighttime rounds running well past midnight because of the huge number of entries were proof that enthusiasm for Rallycross has grown by leaps and bounds. The joy of sliding sideways through turns and corners, heart sleeping with every bound over bumps and crests, keep the veterans and regulars coming back for more. The same seems to hold true for newbies curious to try out a new challenge. The first 4 rounds all took place at the PHRX home track inside the Pradera Verde in Lubao, Pampanga. But just a week after rounds 3 and 4, the Clark Global City beconed. Its annual Hot Air Balloon Festival had a new attraction. Several new attractions actually. The holding of legs of several national motorsports championships and series including Rallycross. I'm here with one of the organizers of the Philippine Rallycross Series, Mr. Egay Quesada. Hi Egay, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for coming over, we.
So, this is a brand new venue, a brand new track. Your thoughts?
It was put here because there's an ongoing Clark Hot Air Balloon Festival, and the organizers of the Hot Air Balloon invited us over together with the slalom and the autocross.
So how was the turnout of Rallycross entries at Clark?
This one turned out pretty well also, no? Considering, it's a back-to-back week for us. They raced last week at Pradera and we're here at Clark Global City. And the turnout is about 36 drivers, about half of what we normally get, but it's still a good turnout for us to be here.
How did the drivers react to the track?
The track is combined with soil and grass, so they find it exciting, but some portions of the track are starting to break up. So we're doing some revisions for the other drivers to finish. But so far, so good. They have been having fun since this morning.
I would say it's more of a mix, no? Some are excited to be here, some are not. Why excited? I guess a new flavor, no? The others, I don't know, I guess they're so familiar with Pradera track, and I guess this is racing, no? We have to bring in different flavor for others, no? Just to make it fair and very competitive for each one of them where they can really show their driving skills. No?
But let's hear it from a veteran rally and rallycross driver, June Magno.
It's different because it's not side-to-side like Pradera's track. But I think the drivers now find this track very challenging. Number one, because the visual markers are very different. It's not a road that is etched into the earth. This one, they have to do with the pylons and stakes. And it's lahar-based, so the guys who run really early are very lucky. As the day progresses, the tracks deteriorate. So it's very hard for everybody to beat the time of the guys who ran earlier. But overall, it's still very enjoyable, and it will add to the experience of the newer generation of rally drivers.
Aside from the joy and challenge of competing in rallycross, what else keeps June going back to the races and competing against the young drivers and newbies?
I think we owe it to the newcomers because when I was still starting, the earlier generation was very patient in teaching me Now I think it's my time to transfer whatever I learned in the last 30 years to this new generation of drivers. I'm very happy and very much willing to help them achieve their goals in this sport.
At the end of a fun and challenging day of rallycross competition at Clark, Choi Mabunay topped Group 1, with Harley David coming in second and Tiger Espino third. Steve Acayan topped Group 2, ahead of Paul Santos in second and Mondi Mapilis in third. Louis Camacho bested everyone in Group 3, with Mondi Mapilis in second and Paul Santos third. Group 4 saw John Dizon on top, Marvin Susar in second and Paul Santos in third. John C. Reyes was the best in the open category. David Feliciano came in second. Charlie Cruz was third. JC David topped the UV category with Jerome Arcenas in second and Alan Sarmiento in third. The all-wheel drive category had Aldrich Garcia in first, while June Magno was the fastest in the rear-wheel drive category. Clark Global City is happy with how holding motorsports events simultaneously with its hot air balloon festival has brought in a lot more visitors to the annual summer event and plan to continue doing so.
We intend to replicate this maybe next year again, and then maybe for the motoring guys, the aficionados, we're open to host this. Maybe if you have a monthly rallycross, we can also host this thing here because we have so much land. It's 177 hectares, and the development here, it's a 10-year plan for us. Okay, so we have enough room for all these activities.
The 6th round of the 2019 Philippine Rallycross Series will be back on its home track in Pradera Verde on May 26.
Our next round will be round 6. We'll be back in Pradera in our racetrack there on May 26. So if you want to join us, please follow us at our Facebook page. It's Philippine Rallycross Series. And find out more about the details of our event on May 26.
That was round 5 of the 2019 Philippine Rallycross Series here at the Clark Global City in Clark, Pampanga. Thank you for watching and see you next week. The Philippine Rallycross Series may have just found another major venue to hold its legs and rounds, and help grow the popularity of motorsports disciplines. But Clark is also actively looking to host motorsports disciplines other than rallycross, bodes well for the future of many grassroots motorsports events.